Welcome to CP1. My name is Ninghui Li. I'm a professor of computer science at Purdue University. And this is the first time we teach this course in the summer. It's also the first time we teach this course in the fully online fashion. And this course will be co-taught by two undergraduate students at Purdue, Richard Lee and Riley Borgard. They are both excellent competitive programmers. They both represented Purdue in the ICPC intercollegiate programming context before. And Riley is one of three members of the team that won a bronze medal at ICPC North American Championship, which happened in February 2020. And the team from Purdue that advanced to World Final in 2020, which was delayed because of the COVID-19 to next year. So why would one take a competitive programming course? So I think the primary goal from my point of view in teaching this course is to make a student become a better programmer and problem solver. So when I taught 252, which is another undergraduate course called system programming, so when I taught that course several years ago, one student after class told me that he felt that taking courses to learn programming is very hard. It's harder than, for example, learning mathematics and physics. Part of the reason is in math or physics course, you get the problem set, you get the homework set, and you work on them. You may or may not be able to solve all of them. But after you submitted your homework, you get to see the solution. So you can see where you got stuck and what is the right way to do it. But in programming assignment, oftentimes you never saw the solution for the project. Some of the projects are reused. So there's this lacking of learning from others, the code part. So that's one of the things that I hope a CP course can fix. So through a CP course, you will have lots of practice of solving problems. And solving these problems require you to apply data structure and algorithm ideas. In the course, we will not cover the details of how to implement particular data structure, for example, such a priority queue. So we will not discuss how to implement them, and those are taught in courses like 251 data structure and 381 algorithm. We just use those data structures to solve problem. But so the skill is that from the problem you identify what kind of data structure, what kind of algorithm idea would work best, and then you apply them. So the problems can generally are interesting. And when we design the course, we try to select the problem carefully, and we also try to ensure that they are extensively tested, so that there are no sort of bugs in the test case or confusing part in the description text. So those are, we cannot guarantee those do not exist, but we try hard to test the problem. And also throughout the course, we will show many solution codes. So for all the example problems, we will discuss, and then we will show the code written by the instructors. And also some of the problems you can find other people's code online. So one goal of teaching this course, it will help students in their technical interviews, because nowadays technical interview, a lot of them are essentially solving problems that you might encounter in competitive programming, but generally those are the easier competitive programming problems. And also if you are just starting college and you are interested in programming, you should consider participate in ICPC. So this is a college level programming context, and Riley will talk more on ICPC. And of course, if you want to do ICPC, CP1 is only the first step. So you really need to learn a lot more beyond what we teach in CP1 in order to be competitive in ICPC. And personally, I think that solving competitive programming problems is for me, it's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy that too. During the process, there will be struggling, there will be frustration when you try to debug a problem, but after you're able to solve the problem, I personally enjoy that experience, and I hope that will be true for you too. So CP1 is one course in this sequence of CP courses which we recently created at Purdue University. So CP0 is an introduction to programming for people who have no programming experience at all. But the course is not easy, and in fact, that if you are not very experienced programmer, I recommend you to take a look at the material for CP0. The first 3 topics material are completely publicly available. All the video are in YouTube, and the slides is publicly available. And the problem set is also publicly available. I encourage you to check it out. And in fact, even if you are finished your first year in college, you've taken some programming course. For example, you've taken 180. It may be a better idea for you to start with CP0. So depending on your fluency in programming, you may want to consider starting with CP0, and then you can take CP1 later. For example, CP1 and CP2 will also be offered in the fall. The plan is to offer CP1 and CP2 every semester. So CP2 will cover more advanced material, and then we also have a CP3 course. So that's for preparing students to compete in ICPC. The plan is to offer CP3 in spring. In the fall, we generally will have ICPC qualifying process, so there will be training as well. So those sort of, if you're interested in competitive programming, you can participate in that, and you will learn a lot through that experience. So we don't have a course at that level running in the fall, so it's just the team practice. So this web page gives information about the different CP courses. You can check it out to learn more information. So in CP courses, we take a problem-driven approach. Almost everything is taught in the context of solving some programming problem. So most of the lecture consists of showing example problem, and then we go through the thinking process and sometimes even the solution code to show how to solve those problems. And then you are given homework problems to solve. So there are 10 topics in each course. In each course, each topic will have an associated problem set.